Hello everyone. Happy New Year. It was on the 23rd of December last year that I spoke to you. And at that time, I had a cough and cold. And it took me until my wife called the paramedics to come and check what's exactly wrong with me. It was one evening after we came back from Newcastle that I think it was on the 27th or 28th of December. I couldn't breathe and I was wheezing like mad. But you don't want to hear all that rubbish, do you? But what happened was my wife called the paramedics and they came at once. And they came and checked me up, the ECG and all sort of things they could do. I didn't know they had such equipment with them. But they came. And the next day morning, I saw an emergency doctor and prescribed me with steroid and antibiotics for 5 days. Actually, I was suffering from asthma, an asthma attack, wheezing like mad, and no brandy or anything cured it. I keep telling everyone to take brandy, but brandy didn't cure it. Today, I'm happy to say that I'm completely cured. And now and then I have a little bit of ticklish cough, but then I take the inhaler as prescribed. And my son-in-law kept telling me you should use the inhaler about 4 times a day. And I keep forgetting. But that's that. Now everything is fine. I'm sitting in a different room and talking to you. I'm still having a brandy. And I poured a lot. Cheers, everyone. Happy New Year. The thing is now, my daughter's giving us a holiday in Rome. And I don't know if I can walk all that way in Rome, in the Colosseum and all that, and to go and see the Pope and get his blessings. So, that was nice. This is not as medicine, this is as a drink. And many people had gone to India and come back. And I hope everyone is back safe. The frost here started on last week, or something, last Friday, and carried on. And it was black ice, and my wife slipped. And that's the way of nature, just bound to slip and fall if you're not careful. So she's okay now. No, she's got a cold and cough. I think she got it from grandson. Grandson is fine now. We're all trotting along, and this asthma attack only finished, completely cured, about 3 days ago. And then we had a visitor from India, very nice person. And I hope to see him again when we go to India on the 32nd of February. I am not worried about my aging anymore. I'm more worried about my health, as I can gather. There are many things, many places I want to go and see, but I'm telling you a small advice, giving you small advice. Those who are young and capable of walking and climbing, please go to and see every place you can possibly go. Once you get my age, that's it. You can't see anything, you can't go anywhere, you wish you had gone these places, but it won't happen. When you're young and you're in your youth, it's a time to go and explore, enjoy your life. Don't leave it for tomorrow, don't leave it for the next day. It's best if you went now. Pick up courage. If you have some money saved up, use it and go for it. I save up money there, about 300 pounds a month, and to save up to go to India. India is not very cheap these days, quite expensive. That's how life is. And the tickets, it's so soaring nowadays. You don't get anything under 700 pounds. Mind you, that's return for us. And I thought 700 pounds is quite reasonable these days at this time and age. That's for each, not for two people. And when it comes to two people, it's tremendously high. And 1,500 we copped up to. So many expenses occur all at once. If you know how to put some money here and some money there and take some money out from there, put some money here, that's the way to live these days. Always have another kind of saving in your account, so that when the time has come that you have a lot of commitments and pay up certain things, then that's the time you borrow that money from that savings and put it into the account and pay it up. I used to be a constant hire purchase person, but about 20 years back, I decided not to give any extra money to the people who are lending you money. That's not the way of life. The way of life is spend what you have and think before you act. Always have a conscience behind you that there is somebody watching over you. I'm not a believer in man-made gods, but I have some faith in myself. I believe in myself. That's what. If you believe in yourself, then you will believe in others. If you just think about it, it's not heaven. You don't go to heaven. The heaven you create today among the friends and family is the best thing you can do in your life. I'm not preaching or advising anybody. But take it or leave it. Anyway, there's no chance of me advising anybody in these days, but I have an obligation towards my family. And my obligation will go as far as I can reach. And I will help anyone. When I went to Mombasa, I met so many African children who needed help. But I was very upset because I couldn't see the child I was sponsoring. She had gone for holidays. So they say. Anyway, I hope she grow up to be a educated girl. There are so many other children who's wanting to have an education in Africa. Educate the kids. That's this thing about orphanage. I went to see, bought a cake, remembrance of my granddaughter. Granddaughter's birthday was on the 5th of November. Should have been 20 today. But fate had taken her away. Today they played netball in her name. And my daughter had given the grammar school, Leeds Grammar School, a trophy in her name. I always think of her. She's always in my mind. And you talk about tragedy, it doesn't go away from you. It's a thing like, what do you call, it's a disease. When it happens to you, you don't know what to do with it. You feel sorry for yourself or sorry for others, but it will not leave you. Believe you me. I've written something about faith, and one day I'm going to publish it. I don't know if the publisher will take it, but I hope he will, or he or she, and I will publish it and make it into a book. And I know people will hate me or throw stones at me because their belief is belief. It's what the ancestors told us to believe. So we have to follow them. The ancestors are the culprits of today's life. Our ancestors. We boast about how great India was once upon a time. They're still great. And I hope they'll go on being great. Our Indian Prime Minister visited Thrissur and Kerala this time. And everyone was so proud to receive him. But why don't they just come out of this communism and go and join BJP? BJP is not a cult. It's an organization to help people. So I hope everyone joins them. And I'm not going to preach about politics because I don't know nothing about it. And we have a conservative, Mr. Shunak. Nobody is trying to help me. All bloody idiots. The conservative people who are in the government today are all idiots. They don't realize what an Indian origin chap is trying to do for the British people. He is trying to help them, but they don't realize that they always talk about his wife being rich. Why? Because they're jealous. Nothing else. Jealousy is the main culprit in this world. And egoism. I hope they will learn one day. Bye for now. I shall see you again, hopefully after I come back from Rome. 5th of February, we're going to Rome for a week. And I hope I'll be happy to see you all again before I go to India this time. And I'm stopping at my nephew's place in Abu Dhabi for a couple of days. So, onwards journey towards India. Bye for now. Take care. God bless you. I love you all. Bye.